Hey, what is up, everybody? This is Stevie Breach coming to you here in the next, sequence of videos. We're going to be talking all about the upcoming WWE Hell in the Cell pay-per-view that's going to be coming down this Sunday live from Los Angeles. I can honestly tell you that when I look at the Hell in the Cell card, it reminds me a lot of the pay-per-view Elimination Chamber that was held a few months ago. Honestly, when I look at the card, there's matches on this show, but nothing that I'm really attracted to. Nothing really jumping out saying this is a must-see show. I think that once I sit down and I watch Hell in the Cell on Sunday, honestly, Undertaker versus Brock Lesnar inside of the Cell is going to be a great match. Hopefully, Roman Reigns versus Bray Wyatt will blow my expectations out of the water and, be a career monumental match for Roman Reigns to make him, move on from the Wyatt family, move on to the next, sort of, I guess you can say, a roadblock that's going to be in his career. Hopefully they can really heat this guy up, because as of right now, with no Stone Cold Steve Austin or Shawn Michaels, no, outside guy coming into WWE. It seems that WrestleMania is really going to be relying on the homegrown talent of WWE and NXT, that, Roman Reigns more than likely will be tapped to be going after the WWE Championship in the main event of WrestleMania this year. So we need to see what we can do to get him, as hot as can be, so when he wins the Royal Rumble this year, there will not be a backlash of fans, saying that they don't want to see Roman in the main event. Hopefully they can get it to the point where, it's like, it's time. This is what we want to see. I will tell you that, honestly, I will probably not be watching this show live. I am very lucky here in Sacramento, California. There's a music festival going on Saturday and Sunday as well, but I will not be going for the music. I actually don't care anything about the music. I'm actually going to be going just to watch NXT, who's going to be putting on two shows, one on Saturday, one on Sunday. My buddy Victor sent me the I guess you can say schedule for the show, where they're going to be having a 1-hour pre-show meet and greet, and then they actually have, a list of matches. They're going to take a good long little break, and then they come back and do a little bit more of a show. So I think it's going to be really cool, really fun to see NXT. I've never been to a concert festival, I guess you can say, sort of like this before, but I don't care for Marilyn Manson, or I can't even really remember a lot of the bands that are on there. I think Slipknot is going to be there, if that's what you're into. Honestly, I hope that there's not blaring music, over the fact of the wrestling crowd, or hopefully the wrestling crowd will be loud enough to sort of drown out the music, because it's just not my cup of tea. But maybe they're going to try something cool where actually they have music playing while they're wrestling, and maybe they try to fit the tempo of the match to the song that the band is playing. I'm not sure, but I'm really hyped up about that. Finn Balor, Tyler Breeze, the Enzo and Kaz, they're all going to be there. Those are the people that are, I guess you can say, on the poster, or they're on WWE.com saying that they're going to be at the show. So I guess that's all that's advertised as of right now. NXT is on the poster, but it's on the really, really bottom. So there's no real, set in stone what's going to be happening. But I'm really excited for it. But I know that I'll watch Hell in the Cell when I come home on Sunday. You look at the list of matches. You've got a pre-show match of just straight geeks. That's the only really way to put it. Cena is going to be putting the United States Challenge up, on pay-per-view for the first time, with a surprise guy coming out. I think people are putting real high expectations on what's going down. Owens versus Ryback is going to be fighting for the third pay-per-view in a row. The Dudleys and the New Day, they're going to be fighting for, I believe, the third pay-per-view in a row as well. It might be the fourth if you count that Madison Square Garden show. I'm not real sure. You've got Charlotte versus Nikki in a rematch of a rematch. And you got Kane going up against Seth Rollins in a match that really doesn't matter. Bray Wyatt and Roman Reigns in the feud that will never end. And then, of course, in the main event, Undertaker versus Brock Lesnar inside of the Hell in the Cell. This is supposed to be the match to end all, be all for this feud. honestly, to me, I wouldn't be that surprised if they have some sort of a goofy finish in this match yet again, and making it where at WrestleMania we have to see Undertaker versus Brock do it again, because I don't know, I just, unless, Brock kills, and I'm saying kills Undertaker inside of Hell in the Cell, and it's Undertaker's, retirement moment, he surrenders, he quits, he says he can't go on anymore, and then he goes into the WrestleMania Hall of Fame at WrestleMania 32, I mean, that's the only outcome that I can see that, looks good for everybody. If Brock loses, Brock is Brock. Brock lost to, John Cena. Brock lost to Triple H. Those were both losses that, honestly, to me, hurt him. But we'll have to see, what goes down at the pay-per-view. Like I said, I'm sure when I sit down and watch this, I'm going to be more hyped than I am right now. But just to me, I mean, I wish that I could go to this show only for the fact that I got some friends going to the show and it'd be cool to hang out with them. But it's where I'd be if it wasn't for the Hell in the Cell. Or I'm sorry, I'd be at Hell in the Cell if it wasn't for that NXT Aftershock show happening here this weekend. It's going to be a ton of fun. I'm sure I'll be hyped when it comes, but I'm not hyped yet.